Hi, welcome everyone. Okay, so today we're going to draw an eagle. I'm sorry if I think I look scary in the video, but anyway, it just gives you something extra to look at. It's moving on the screen, I guess. So, first, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the bird. Okay, so I'm going to switch to Clip Studio Paint to show you how I do this, and then we'll come back. Okay, so here I am on Clip Studio Paint X. So I just want to show you, like, when I say that when you look at a subject here, the eagle, that you have to break it down into simple shapes. And I'm not saying that this is the only way to do it, but this is how I would do it. So, when you look at the eagle, there are a lot of details. It looks very difficult to draw, and it is. But if we, so let me put this, reduce the transparency. Okay, let me take this one. Maybe the red. Okay, so when I see this creature, so this bird, what I would say is that so let's go from big to small. So the big shape I see here first is body. So forget his wings, forget his so his body is somewhere here. Okay. Of course, this area is hidden behind his leg, so I'll just draw it as a dots. Okay. Then next we have his head. So of course, in this case, this will be behind his head. So his head is shaped like this, right? So when I'm looking at a drawing, this is what I see, because it makes it easier for me to draw. And of course, you have this wing over here, and then so again, this wing just starts. It's over the body because we were looking at it from the side. So like if I have to draw it in dots, and then roughly, without going to any details, this and the tail. Again, the leg here, it comes in front of and then the other leg, and then the feet and claws. So yeah, so this is generally these are the basic shapes that I usually talk about when I say you have to break down the drawing into parts. Let me remove so even now, like, you could see like what we are trying to accomplish. So this is, let's say, you have to think like a sculptor, because you're trying to draw a three-dimensional figure on a two-dimensional surface on your papers, but you have to give the effect that it's three-dimensional. So to do that, you need to put these. So these are, let's just call them like these pieces, or let me start with the body. Let's just imagine that these pieces, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are like big pieces of clay that you put with an approximate shape, at least the outline. And then you go in and then just sculpt, remove everything that doesn't look like the object that you're trying to draw. So, and then you go and then do the details, and also at this stage, you still could make mistakes. You could still adjust the posture. You could still You could make it more dynamic. You can make it more cartoonish. You can extend the wings. You could, I don't know. It's up to you. You can stylize. You can do whatever you want. But at this this stage is very important, and it's also very fun. Like to sort of figure out how the actual object is in front of you is constructed. Like so, in this case, you have to figure out which. So in this case, like body parts, which body parts are towards you and which body parts are behind you. So, for example, let's say this wing and his right leg is on the foreground. His body and his tail, his head are in the middle ground, and his other leg, number 7, and his wing number 3 is on the background, right? So that showing that different planes like shows you a little bit of depth to the drawing. Okay, so now let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, so we're back. So like I said, so let's go down and then break down. So let's see, we have the body, which looks something like this. I hope everything is recording. Okay, let's say the body is, for the moment, looks like something like this. Okay, almost like egg shape. Okay, from there his tail comes almost, I mean, I think even bigger than his body. Like his tail is like this. I don't know if for birds you call them tail, but yeah. Okay, let me. There we are. I think that's better. And then next, I'm going to put the leg on. I mean, I could have started with the head, but you know, sometimes you have to do how you feel like. So, and then his head is here, I think. So it slopes down like this. Again, not to rush into the details, but then also his overall shape is like beautiful, like just the posture. You know when they call majestic creatures majestic, or you know, some people say, what does it mean majestic? Like it's like these like shapes which are these shapes which are pleasing to the eye. Still trying to find the right posture, but it's because this is the first time I'm doing this. I mean, not recording me drawing, but like recording the webcam and doing everything at the same time. So sorry about the interruptions. So yeah, so now I think I got, yeah, if I compare, like if I look like back and forth quickly, yeah. So the thing is, like, you know, when in animators they have 2 pages and they draw one, for example, they draw a hand like this, and then maybe the next movement like this. I'm just saying, it's an example. And then when they switch back and forth, it does like it looks like it's moving. So when you're drawing something like this, it what I do is like I look back on the whole drawing, and then I just quickly glance at the image or origin of the image, and again I'm not I mean I don't want exactly the same thing, otherwise I would just take a photograph or just, but I'm just trying to capture that energy, that okay. So yeah, I think that's about it. So now I can go in and then I'm trying to make it mean as possible. So, and once you start drawing, you can slowly start erasing the outline of the basic shapes we did. And here I don't know if what I have to say, but I'm just following the shapes that I see, and I'm just applying a little bit more pressure so that it becomes so you can see it better. So the lines are darker, which means that I'm more. So when if the lines are darker, which means that I'm more, let's say, confident to go to the next step. Right? Again, these are steps. I need to have a little zoom on the claws just to see how many. So I see four, I think 4 fingers, I mean 4 claws, or I don't know how to fang, I don't know how to call them, claws, I guess. Here, scary. I'm really glad that I mean, Thailand, yeah, people say that you need to be careful of. So I live in Thailand, Bangkok. I mean, it's quite safe, but people say that you need to be careful about snakes and things. But it's true. But for so far, I don't know. I didn't have any problems. So so far so good. Again, usually I don't talk, but um, I'm talking because first of all, I could put some music, but the problem is that it's really difficult to choose some music that I like. The problem is that all the music that I love are like famous ones, so if I put them, I'll have copyright issues. Um, so now that we have drawn the claw, let me go back to just zoom out a little bit. Okay. So let me. So if you could, I don't know. I think one day I'll show my drawing board. And so now I've just put some books under my drawing board so that it's at an angle, so I don't have to like lean forward too much. So it's good for my. I mean, it's better for my back. Yeah, like really big feathers. So it seems like there are there are several layers, but what the main layers I see are this one, then I see another one like this, then I see another one like this. Yeah, so that's, and then yeah, of course, like, I mean, in terms of details, like you could continue and then just keep on adding, but today I just wanted to show you like how to get that basic drawing lines in, so that when you look at it and you say, ah, that looks like an eagle. So let me pull it back, and then let me put it near the light. Here you go. That's the eagle. Yeah, so I hope you've learned something. If you have any suggestions of what things I should draw, you could put it on the comment section. Please like, subscribe, and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, just post them on the comments, and please consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm doing this for free, so that one day so that people will see that if I do things for free, I'm hoping that people will see that I'm good at it, and then one day decide to support me, and then say, hey, we love what you do, just continue what you're doing, here's some money. So if you could like support me on Patreon, that would be awesome. I'll put all the links in the description below, and yeah, until next time, this is Boris Sketchman Boris signing off.